All right. I am, all right, I have been out here this afternoon. It's still the 3rd. You guys are going to be seeing this on the 4th. But got a nice little nap in with the boys. And then I've come out here to help out Jimmy. Got my hat on. I'm going to take this off. Sorry for the bed head or the hat head. But got my Navy onesie on, as the boys call it, and we are out here trying to help out Jimmy a little bit. So I've had the weed eater out, and I'm going to take you guys on a little look on how we're going to expand this out for Jimmy. And as you can see right here, when we moved here, he had this wooden space here, and then he has been trained on electric fence, which is wonderful, so that we can expand his area out quite a bit. And then his house there, I need to work on that some more. I put some siding on it and things like that to close it up a little bit for the winter, but now I need to open this thing up and get some air in there, dry out, so he doesn't get sick. So that's one of the projects this weekend. And then all this section right here, you couldn't walk through. It was as thick as this stuff over here. Extremely, extremely thick. So we weeded it all through here, and we took a nice path down this way. So let me turn you around, see the path. So we're gonna give him all this space through here, take him down to that big tree. I think he's going to love being able to explore all this. So once we get down to this tree, we're going to turn it and come back this way. Now our property line is just on the other side of those trees. It's basically where those trees are. Maybe this way a little bit. Yeah, actually, where that tree right there comes down, that is our property line. So that tree there is our property line also. So I know we're not utilizing all of it, but there is a lot of rocks and a lot of other stuff over there. So I'm going to keep him off of that for right now until we can clean that up. But we're going to come down this way. We've hit some rocks and some old trees that have been fallen. But this place is so cool. It's got a lot of rocks. That tree needs to come down. Definitely. But he's going to have all this area through here. We're going to come down to this big tree. Whoa, almost fell. That would not have been fun. All right, so we're going to come down to this tree, and then we're going to head back. Now, our property line goes down all the way to that tree right there that I'm pointing at, that big one down there. And then it heads back, kind of uphill a little bit. But, again, we're not going to go all the way down in there. That's a lot more fencing, and there's a bigger area than he needs for today. But so we can come to this tree. We've got two options. I can go right up this way, or I can go over here to this tree, and then there's some rocks there. Head over the rocks up to that tree. Gives them a little bit more space, but I'm not sure. Let's go that way first. I'm not sure this is the route I want to be putting a fence. And then we could go from that tree to that post, which is on the side of our driveway, and then head over. But then he has this whole rocky area. I don't think he needs that. He's not a goat. If it was a goat, yeah, if he was a goat, whoa, if he was a goat, haha, caught my balance. If he was a goat, I would say, yeah, that's totally the place for him. But instead, we're gonna go this way, up this route here. And I'm gonna put the fence right along the edge of this and just make sure that we put a post or something right down there so he doesn't escape underneath. But that'll be nice. I think that'll bring a nice little place for him. And then as we come up here from that tree, then we can come over to the tree right here, as you can see. That tree. And then he's completely closed in, and we can still get in and out through his entrance and keep him there. I do need to do a few more things as well. As Jimmy likes to dig like pigs do. That's a pig thing. He's been actually digging this up, trying to move this all out. We cannot have that going on. Right, Jimmy? Do we need to have that going on? Question for everybody, should I do a Jimmy cam? Should I create a Jimmy cam? So we come out, set the camera up, and you guys can just see what Jimmy does. Are you being shy? But I definitely want to give this guy a better place. So I'm working on the editing. I apologize if there's jumps around and a lot of jumps and different things going on the videos. We're working on it. I am not a tech savvy person by any means, but I'm figuring it out as we go. So hopefully the next time, well, for you it'll be a few seconds, but next time I see you guys, I will be putting in the post and you guys will be seeing that in one video. All right, thanks guys. All right, so I don't have a ATV or UTV or anything like that, but what I do have is this amazing thing right there. That Kia is a lifesaver for us. Now I have to get all these T-posts. We got a bunch of them around the corner here with our pallets, which are going to be a future thing, but we're going to get all those. I stepped it out. I think we're going to need 15, but I'm going to go ahead and bring more than that down there because that's how it usually works. But I'm going to get them loaded up and we'll get them down there and start putting them in the ground. So we're here. Let's get started. If I can get it open. Okay, so been out here for a little while. We've got a bunch of these posts in. I've actually got some of the pieces that the wires are going to be connected to hooked up so we can actually start running some wire here in a little bit. Yeah, found that with a bunch of extra wire laying here in the field. So I pulled those up. I'm going to actually run some of the electric down to that X and then back up. Just kind of deter him from wanting to go down there. But here, let me take us down what we've got done so far. Pardon the wobbly. So we got coming down through here. You guys can now kind of see this a little bit better, what the plan is. And that as far as we've got. The funny part was, what did I say? I needed to do about 15 posts, and that would be about it. Well, those 10 posts, I haven't even got this section the rest of the way through here done. And then I've got the post part of the way through here. So I am doing this. I'm doing this a little bit different than what I was expecting. I'm putting them a little bit closer together because, to be honest, between 6 to 7 feet I think is plenty. I don't want to risk it by being too far apart and the line dropping or something along those lines. So we're going to be a little bit safer by putting them a little bit closer together. He's not going to care. Just a little bit more work for me, but hey, why not? So I need to take a trip in the green machine, back up, get some more post. All right, so been out here for quite some time. I'm sure dinner's already ready. So what I've got all the posts in all the way around. We're doing great. I even have on the wood spots, we've got those posts in all the little spots. I've got it when we're wrapping around rocks and things like that, so we can kind of come in here and kind of come down. So we're going with the terrain because I do not want Jimmy digging up underneath this electric fence. I don't think he will. He hasn't been doing that in his other pen, but got that. And as you can see, I've got all these in. Well, I ran them all the way to there, and then I was like, oh, I have some more of them up where Isaac and I had started to make a pen for Jimmy up around the house, but we decided not to do that. We wanted to keep him down here to use him properly, permaculture way. So I was like, ooh, I'm gonna go get those. They go on backwards. I've got the wrong ones. I put the poles in backwards. So there's two options that I have right now. I can flip all those poles around, or all those posts around, and then use these. But there's one more problem. I don't have enough of them still. I am missing, I don't know how many I'm missing. Let me go count that real quick. Let me help you not have to bear with me that whole walk up here. Okay, so what we have is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 posts. We are short. So we need 10 more of these. They go the opposite direction on the post. So I'm gonna have to go to the store tomorrow and see if I can get some. Not a big deal because we'll be going out to church and doing a few other things on the 4th. But thank you guys for sticking in here for this long to see if we got Jimmy into his new pen. I'm very sorry that we didn't get that accomplished today. But sometimes we just run into hiccups like this. And tomorrow, tune in and we will show you the finished paddocks and how excited Jimmy is to be in his new area playing and running around. So thank you so much, guys. If you haven't subscribed already, go ahead and do that. Hit the bell, all that fun stuff. Used to drive me crazy that people would say that, but now I understand why. It's very, very important. That's the way we're going to be able to reach more people, to be able to help more people. So help us, help them. Thank you, guys.